Okay, so what we're going to talk about is what are we supposed to do when kids just flat out say no? It can be so frustrating. And I'm going to give you two options of ways to handle this so you can decide which one you want to use. Does that make you feel powerful? Because being able to decide between two choices makes kids feel very powerful. That's why my go-to here for you is going to be using the power of giving choices. So the thing is that most of the day, kids are being told what to do, and this makes them feel powerless. So it's usually only a matter of time before they start fighting to get some of that power back. Saying no is one way that they can fight for power. Your job is to not freak out and to remember what I'm about to tell you. So you're going to avoid the power struggle. How? By giving choices. When kids get to make a decision, instead of being told what to do, they feel like they have some control or power. So instead of saying, sit down and do the name writing practice, you could say, which writing utensil do you want to use when you work on writing your name today? Do you feel the difference there? Very different. It feels very different for the kids. So that's one option, giving choices. And you can do it in so many ways. You can give choices on how or what they'll use to complete the task. Here are some examples. Do you want to use a marker or a crayon? Do you want to whisper or use your normal voice? Do you want to walk or tiptoe? Do you want to do yoga with your shoes on or off? They love this one, by the way. Do you want to go fast or slow? You get the idea. Another option is for giving choices for the order of which they complete the tasks. So instead of saying, go hang up your book bag, you could say, do you want to hang up your coat or your book bag first? And a lot of times they'll just answer, my coat, because they feel the difference in you giving them a choice instead of just telling them what to do. So you could also give choices for this. So some more examples would be, do you want to clean up the cars or the people first? Do you want to put away the markers or the paper first? They love choosing different choices. Go ahead and get wild with your choices. Give them choices on anything and everything, especially the kids that like to test you. When they get to pick, even if it's just between two options that you've come up with, they feel like they have power because they get to decide. Oh, and remember, kids are kids, and as they grow and learn, they ultimately just try things to see what happens. I know that sounds so simple, but I swear. And if you think about it, when they're babies, they start trying things to see what happens. What happens if I bang on this? What happens if I throw that? What happens if I pull mom's hair? What happens if I touch this hot cup of tea? They are figuring out the world by trying things. So as they get older, it starts to look like, what happens if I say this? What happens if I do that? What happens if I say no when they ask me to do something? And so here's your second option. Remember, I said you'd have a choice. They want to see what's going to happen. So you're going to surprise them by responding differently. Instead of getting upset, you have a plan so that when it happens, you'll be calm. Are you ready to hear the plan? Okay. Here's the plan. They say no. You smile and say, nice try. And the kid will be like, what? And again, you have to be empathetic, not sarcastic. You say, nice try, bud. I love you too much to let you act like that. Show me how you, and then whatever it is that you were going to ask them to do. When you don't react or buy in to their attempt, it won't turn into something bigger than it is. Because now you know they're just trying stuff. And you're the adult that's going to show them how to get what they want. And you're going to love them and teach them a better way. When they try the annoying, disruptive, and rude things like saying no, you're going to show them a better way to do it. It's a good thing that they have you. I hope you found this helpful. Please subscribe and leave me a comment if you want to talk.